name is Lara Emmanuel, and this is Career Talk on Ogun State Television. On Career Talk, we talk about different career options, and I do not do it alone. No. We come here, we discuss with a resource person, people who have authority on their profession, people who are here to tell you about how their career field works. They give you all the information that you need to know. So this is the program for you if you're looking for a career switch or you're still indecisive of the career option to follow. Today is a special guest I have in the studio. We'll be discussing music. What are career opportunities in music? And I also have a musician, someone who has been in the game for so long. He does high life. And high life is a part of music. You agree with me? His name is JC King Buga. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It's an honor to have you here, actually.
Thank you.
Okay. We all know you as JC King Buga, the musician. Let's get to know you better, and then we'd like to know your academic background.
Okay. My name is JC King Buga. I hail from Edo State. It's local government area, Opula. And all my life, I was born here in that Ibadan, Elele, representing.
Wow.
Yes, then I think we spent like a week or two, then back to Lagos. So all my life I've been in Lagos. My primary days, my primary school days, and the secondary school days, and And then, I was actually born in a clergy home, a mission house. That's Christ Apostolic Church. And that has actually propelled my music world through the choir, and probably through the kind of music background of the choir, which you have at that present time. That is Christ Apostolic Church, Molu, on the Highland, Lagos. That's actually helped him so much. And till where we are right now, when I got to my own university, that's Ondo State University now, Unite. Okay, I think it's EXU right now. So, and it is what it is. So far, so good. That has been my journey.
Did you study music in the university?
No. I studied economics education.
Economics?
Yes, that's what I studied.
There is absolutely no correlation.
I know.
Both. So why music for you?
I think music is just is the inborn thing. It's all about me. Music is just me, So I actually decided to say, okay, even if you want to go do a kind of job, are you happy with what you're doing? I actually just want to be happy with what I'll be doing then. I just feel, okay, are you happy with it? I keep asking myself, can you do this? One of my answers then, I said, they got me, I can't form, they want me to. Of course, right in my mind, when I was getting the form from her, I felt like, can you really do this? You don't want to do this. So I said, okay, ma, I'm going to do that and all that. But honestly, I called her back like 2 weeks that I want to make a confession that I cannot do this. Honestly, I can't do it. I know I'm not going to be happy. So I put myself before anything. Like, I want to be happy and I want to do what I think I can defend and talk about it and, to make it happen well.
Okay, let's talk about music and being a musician and the way people, especially the Gen Zs, love that industry, especially because of the theme. So please educate them on the needs, what they need to do to become a musician, how they can become a musician, a good one.
Well, it's very, very nice, very good. If you come to say that, okay, I want to follow this path, I want to do this. But most important, I think every starter should have one thing in mind. Discover yourself. Once you get yourself discovered, then you now begin to build. Then, and get a kind of, a kind of learning, others from others. And probably have, if you have, your education is very key, because you need to take your music to the next level. So what is going to drive you there? Of course, talent is very key. You can have a shoe. When the shoe is not polished, you can't go far. Yes, people say you have a shoe, but that shoe have to be polished. That is a good shoe, but shining. So music and the education can actually take you before a lot of people, which is going to grow your whatever your aspiration, in life. Another thing is, once you discover yourself, make sure that whatever you just want to do, make sure it's something you don't want to feel the kind of regret, or you want to be like someone. Of course, we can probably talk about other people, probably you look up to other people, but don't take their values to be your value, because your value will make you. That's the thing, will make you different. You can't go to the market. When you go to supermarket, you see this brand, the same brand. But when you look at it, different brands. So protect your brand, protect your value. You're going to go far with that. Because if you're looking at other people, in fact, before you get to where they are, then you would have stopped it. You won't be able to get to where they are.
The music industry is seen as all that glitters. It's always glittery, the fame and all that, and then it keeps people interested, especially the young minds. They want to go into music. So tell us about the challenges.
There's a lot of
being a musician.
a lot of challenges, right? A lot. Do you understand? Our economy factor is part of it, because things seems now flying, not currently anymore. When you feel like, okay, I want to go into this thing, you need money. You need money. I won't just hide this. A lot of times people will say, don't worry, we would even pay. Even in radio stations, they'll be like, we're going to play for you. Don't worry, we love this. But I don't think there's this passion anymore from anybody right now. And of course, I can't blame anyone. People just have to survive. They have to survive, So I think the situation have taken the passion away from a lot of people. So you feel like, okay, for me helping this way, what comes from me? Because I keep helping you, it's as if I'm not doing anything. I get disappointed before my own people because I'm helping you. So it's a bit worrisome sometimes. So now it's about you. When you want to start, make sure you have. I'm still going to go back to this area of, even if you don't have money, then there's a way you can go about it. Yeah. Now, as little you can have your data on your phone.
Okay.
As little, if you can buy a data of 1,000 naira, you should be able to promote your song yourself. Any artist, just put it into the eyes of the people there. If you post now on Instagram, I can bet you, if you're good, if you're okay, people are seeing it all over the world. In like 1 hour, thousands of people would have seen it, So you help yourself in such a way where, you help yourself when people say, go and bring something, bring so amount of money. If you don't have, help yourself. Whatever you have posted on the social media, and somehow you might be lucky, somehow, okay, we love this thing, we can be.
Amidst these challenges, you're still a musician.
Yes.
So what keeps you going?
That's the passion for me. Sometimes you're down, you keep going. You're up, you keep going. That's the passion. Like I said, it's not all about money for me. Like, I want to get money all alone. This is what I love to do.
The money aspect is quite important.
It is very important. What I'm saying is this. When you put money before your passion, then the days that you don't have money, you quit. You can't be having money every time, like all the day. Like, do you understand? Now the days that you have little earnings, or probably you have issues, and then you quit.
Okay, Buga, you have been an on-air person before, correct? You've worked in a radio station before.
No, I've never done.
You haven't?
No.
You haven't run
wrong information from the internet.
From the internet? Okay.
Yeah.
I got that from the internet.
Yes, no, I've never done that. Well, I do jingles.
You would like to clear that?
Exactly. Okay. I do radio jingles. In fact, I was one of the for people that did Ekiti, voice of Ekiti radio jingles. I do most of these jingles which I've been doing even before I've been in the studio, right?
It was just jingles, not being an on-air person.
No. I've never done that. I saw the kind of the write-up, and I said, "Oh, I never did." But all I know about radio stations, I do jingles, I produce, soundtrack for films and all movies and all that. So that's all I do. That's all I do.
So now let's break down music.
Yeah.
Break it down, and I want you to help me out in doing that. You do highlife.
Yes.
I know other genres. I know Afrobeat. I know
Yeah.
hip hop.
Yes.
I know jazz.
Yes.
I know reggae.
Country music.
Country music. So please, just break it down for the sake of people who love music and want to go into music.
Well, my own kind of music is highlife. Well, I've been able to infuse my culture, kind of drums and all that, like bata, gongo, and that's a reflection in the Buga, which I did, you know. So now I call it metal kind of highlife, as at that time, metal. Like when you listen to the Western world, metal, you know, it makes it so on my own side is my percussions coming in, you know, but still highlife. Do you understand? But normally, highlife you have maybe 4/4, the kind, you know, that kind of mood where people, our babas, they will be taking beer and all that. The mood, you know, is not as fast as this one which you're talking about. But as it is right now, I think music is just like this now. You cannot in any way define or probably want to rigid about exact conform. Sometimes I bring out in music right side of me. I actually don't know what to call it. And I begin to see calypso into it. I begin to see like country into it, you know, all sort of things, you know. But majorly, I do highlife of the clef, then of the drums, the keyboards, then the bass guitar, then the lead. That's it. That makes it then conga. That's the, you know, root of the high life, you know, to start it with. But now that we have a keyboard, they can bring other tunes to it, you know, to make it now suitable for the kind of Gen Z. They can, you know, they want to listen to something that will just make them feel like, you know. So that's the way it works with high life right now. Then high life can travel from one phase to another. Like I said, even the Afrobeats, all from the high life area. When you listen to most of the songs, you know, you would have actually heard about like the past songs. Like from there, you can take from there, then to put into whatever you want to make your songs feel like, you know. But for high life, so far, I think it's one of his oldest song, kind of genre, a long time that I've been there. A very long time.
I always take this conversation quite past their personal.
Yeah.
But before we do, I would like to hear from the young minds on what they would like to be in the future. So let's take a quick break. Let's hear the young minds out on what they would like to be in the future. May their dreams come true.
I want to be a medical doctor so I can treat people.
And I'd like to become a doctor in future so I can save life and heal sick people.
Thank you for watching Career Talk on Ogun State Television. We're still discussing music, high life with Buga. Okay, Buga, you've talked to us about the challenges, what motivates you, what high life is all about, and all that. So now it's a culture here on Career Talk. I intentionally didn't hint you before the recording started. So you get to share with us an experience. You one experience you can't forget during the course of your career journey. It could be a good or a bad one. You choose.
Well, I think I had a lot of times where you're embarrassed because of the quality, exactly, because of the quality sounds which you do, which you make right here. And of course, I cannot sometimes blame people because we're actually just growing. Once you're growing, then you begin to see it's right there, you know. So going for, you know, I've actually been a kind of person which I want to jam live. I want to play live music. I want to sing live where I have my keyboards, where I have everything playing alongside. I don't really like to mind my music. You know, I got to the venue and because, well, I won't say, it was actually new to me. I got there and they said, we brought the CD, you know. Then they had to, people were actually waiting. Then they slot in the CD, my music wasn't coming out. I said, wow, it was so low, and people were like, what's going on? Do you understand? So I had to, in a way, step back, and I feel like, oh, what's going on there? I was looking at the DJ area. In fact, there was not even DJ. There's this like Bobulere thing they put together there. I don't know what happened. So it was so embarrassing, but it was like an experience to me. Like never go any place unprepared, or never go even to ask, what do you have there? Who is there? What's going on there? Because little times people watch you and they take it so far away, right? So since then, I've actually learned to be more more proactive, or trying to know more about what I actually want to do, my plans, so that once I get there, good or bad, I'm still going to kill it. So talk about how you make your financial hand. You want to do a lot of, I'm doing something different. So there's a lot which I have to meet up with. You have to push your brand. You have to do more of the brand. And, it can be so crazy sometimes.
Okay, so now to the $1 million question. Can being a musician be considered as a career option?
Beautiful. I'm saying that right now.
It can.
Yes, it can. It's been there for all those Baba. Then the Babas of Victor Laya, every one of them, they are great. Go and check them. They were actually existing back in the days of in the 70s, in the 60s. You can imagine if Baba can put up a kind of a place like that Stadium Hotel, and he's no longer alive right now. Tell me. It has to do with you. What's your management like? What's your focus like? Whatever you earn, how do you do it, then you begin to work on yourself. So I think it's a big deal. It's a big deal, yeah.
Thank you very much for coming on Career Talk. But before you go, one quick one, an advice to the young minds on their career opportunities and their career options in making such crucial decision. Please advise them.
Okay, like I said, first of all, discover who you are, and you ask yourself some questions. Do I really want to do this? Do I really want to start? You see, money is very important, but let me tell you, put your passion before money. Then your passion will keep you going, because at the time you're going to get low. Once you get low, then your passion will take you from there. But if there's no money, if you put it right there, when they say there's no money, then you say, oh no, that's the game. The game is your passion first. Do you really want to do this? So you put God right there, keep praying, and make yourself available. Make yourself, everything is on money. They might actually ask you to come and perform somewhere. Please go and perform. Somebody is out there for you waiting to meet you. So these are the things we see right now. So any other thing, I think you're good to good, and be patient. It has to be like, it's a process. It's a process. Some people want to move from here down this way, but most cases, you come back to that same level. So just take it easy. Just keep moving. God is on your side.
Thank you very much for that, especially the God factor. That's very important. Thank you for coming on Career Talk.
Thank you.
King. And thank you too for watching Career Talk on Ogun State Television. I hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, we're bringing you more and more professionals on Career Talk to discuss different career options. My name is Lara Emmanuel. I'll be seeing you another time. Bye.